Hello gamers, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day today. My name is Quimby and today we're going to be playing Minecraft. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Penny for getting the first channel points reward. Gotta pick and swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds tonight, night, diamonds tonight. Thank you, Penny. Yes, hello, welcome. We're still in those mines. I'm making good progress, I will say. Definitely there's some mining happening. But we've got a lot of shulker boxes to fill. We've got a lot of things to find. I'm feeling good about it so far. And I think really we just gotta keep it momentum. I promise this week I will again try to get some either off-camera mining or a like midweek evening stream happening, because I do want to get this mining trip wrapped up. I do think that that's important. We'll see. We will see, honestly. Anyway, off-camera mining, I know, right? Insane. Like, I may as well just stream it, really. We'll see. I think it depends on how much energy I have and like what's going on in my life at the moment. We'll see. We'll find out. Yeah, I had a pretty good day yesterday. I had a lot of things to do after stream. I had places to be and things to do, which is lovely. I went to like a night. There's like me and some people went to a little like high tea place that's nearby, and they had like little tasty sandwiches and desserts and stuff with it, which was really delightful. I love a little you go somewhere and they give you a little drink and some tasty treats. Fantastic. 10 out of 10, no notes. Like, that's thumbs up, smiley face. That's the way to do it. We'd love to see it. Yeah, I've been trying to do like in-person experiences lately. I've been trying to engage with my world. Anyway, that's the end of our intro section. We are doing Ace Attorney music again because I really liked it yesterday. Really quite enjoyed that. We're gonna go and change the scene right then before Breadful had a rotation to finish up. Welcome back to the mines. Where down there's that. We are not going to go that way. We are going to go back this way. Cause there's stuff here. Okay, that's the way we came from. This is the way we're going. Good to know. Oh, I remember. Yeah, there was a mine shaft. I was like, ooh, if I'm gonna be heading into a mine shaft, I'm gonna need to be fresh for that. Just a funky meme, dumping memes. Yo. It's called Speed Up, or TikTok version is called Nightcorn. You put an anime girl on the thumbnail. That's so true. That's so true. I based for real on that. That is so 100% true. TikTok girly in a TikTok sweater is wrong. Because remember, kids, to not put any real information about yourself on the internet. You never know who's watching you over there. 2025. You must send a picture of yourself with your mouth open. Like, yeah, like what? Insane. If you rappers Eminem was too afraid to diss. Thank you, Captain Sparkles. Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to take all our stuff again. Or steal all our stuff, I think the lyric is. Cause baby tonight, so run until the sun. Cause baby tonight. Thank you to the guy who did the lyrics, or not the vocals for that part of the song too. We appreciate that. I don't remember which guy that was, but I do know that Captain Sparkles just did the rap section, and that the main vocals were someone else. This is something that I'm aware of. Okay, yep, that's a mine shaft proper right there. Ah! That I have just fallen into a little unintentionally, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I like that lava making a nice clear path here. I appreciate that. Wow, we're coming up on that. Gapples. I don't really need gold or rails, so that is, did I already get this spawner? Yes, this is the spawner that I already got. Chillin'. Straight up chillin' out here. Just putting some things out. And by things I mean torches that I've just run out of. Hang on. Anyway, chatters, I hope you are chillin', vibing, having a good time today. I hope life is treating you well. And that the horrors are staying well back where they belong. As mentioned, yeah, I'm feeling pretty pumped, pretty psyched today. Lovely IRL time yesterday, and now I'm stoked to be back in the mines, pickaxe swinging from side to side. I do want to actually really quick though, I'll back up here and make sure I'm not missing anything from this section of everything. Oh, yep, there's definitely more cave there. I'm definitely considering going after the cave bit first before the mineshaft, because mineshafts are really confusing, and I've got very high likelihood of getting lost. And we know how well I deal with getting lost, which is not at all. Let's just trigger that. Head over here. Yeah, this one. Do we have Huh? What? Huh? Morning, Gamer Nation. Morning, good Gamer Nation. Hi, Corvigate. Welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you. Hope you are feeling well today. Hope you're doing good. We are mining. I'm sure this comes as a surprise to no one. Honestly, if anyone's surprised at this point, I really don't. There's no words, because that's like what we're doing right now. That's the whole gimmick at the moment. If there's one thing about me from my time in improv, it's that I love a good gimmick. Yeah, I got the feeling that this was gonna be a tunnel that ends, so I just wanted to run that to the end while I was in it. Oh, hello. Hello? Okay. Hang on, this been kinda good though. Hang on. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Beautiful. And I did notice that, I need to put coal blocks away. I'll do that on my next ender chest. For the moment. Hello, copper. Don't mind if I do. Tabs I have open, huh? You good, Penny? What kind of? So what's the sitch with the with the tabs thing? Oh, hello. So what's the sitch? Sorry, that's like ingrained in my mind. I was a big Kim Possible enjoyer in my younger and more vulnerable years. Look, Kim Possible's really good. I stand by it. I'd just like us to consider Kim Possible. Images in general explain it. Oh gosh. Gosh, oh dearie me. Memory shortage avoided. LibreWolf has been terminated by the Linux kernel because the system is low on memory. Consider closing unused applications or browser tabs. They got rid of LibreWolf? How many? Oh wait, that's a browser, isn't it? Yeah, what kind? So wait, you had RAM RAM through 64 gigabytes of RAM? Yeah, I was just comprehending the amount of RAM that they claimed that the application had been using. Huh? Is that... how... Huh? Oh gosh, I better... Whoop. 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 We're getting close. The time approaches that we that we ender chest, but not yet. Not quite yet. We're still not there quite yet. GG Linux, if this was Windows, it would have just crashed. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, that is just a little bit insane, I'm not gonna lie. That your tabs are using up 64 gigabytes of RAM. What the heck? Nothing. Okay, that's good. I like when there's nothing sometimes, and then I get to go back without fear of having missed a passageway. Oh, creepers falling on my head. Creepers are falling on my head, and that doesn't mean that I will soon be turning dead. Damage not for me, 'cause this time I'm wearing my full chest plate while mining. There's no way creepers gonna... there's no way. They're killing me. Raindrops are falling on my head by Burt Bacharach, sung by some guy whose name I don't exactly remember. It was in the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid soundtrack, which is a very good movie if you've never seen it. Big fan. Let's see. I'm still yet to successfully crush Linux, even with what's known as the fork bomb. Runs a function that calls it twice for every time it's running the loop. What does Linux do with that? What is the what's the solution? What was the solution? Oh wise sage? What beeth the answer to thine riddle? It's not designed to take up all system resources. It just handles it? Huh. That's not what I expected you to say. I expected it to be like some, like Linux terminating Libreville for having too many tabs open or something. Just handles it. Well. Alright then. Let's, sure, man. Oh, I'm so close to another stack. Sorry, my inventory is so full right now. I really should be under chesting. But I'm just really close. I just need more time. Just need more time. Mad scientist voice. Obviously I like the PC call, but it won't crash. That's crazy. That's really genuinely wild. Like, GG Linux. Absolutely pop off with that. Huh. Beep. Beep. Okay. Okay, I'm content. I am content. Boop. Check that. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I believe we finally filled this thing up, so I actually need to start a new empty shulker box for coal. So that's exciting. 712. That's all it needs to run. Well, pop off. Pop off Arch. Is this the notorious Arch user? I know you've mentioned in the past about what being an Arch user does to you. Is this that? Is this what happens? Starch Linux is 0.5 GB. Windows 11 is 40. Sorry, it's 40. Wow, 4 gigabytes of RAM. That's a significant difference. I'm not gonna lie. So I just noticed. I just noticed this right here. So don't mind if I do. Just sneak up here and find a cheeky little vein of copper. A cheeky little copper find. We stay winning forever. That's not insignificant, that amount of copper that was. Sheesh. Okay. Alright. 10 is much better, so 2 gigabytes RAM. A minimum of 1 gigabyte to 2 gigabyte RAM is recommended for a comfortable experience. 1 gigabyte is comfortable, is wild. Yeah. I'd love to know more. Please, though, a wise Arch Linux user, teach us of your ways. I do feel like I learned significantly more about computers from just listening to you talk than I do in like literally any other capacity. I really appreciate you coming around to share your knowledge with us. Like so genuinely, I'm like, I understand things more, and I love to understand things more. I think it's really cool when people know things and understand things that I don't, and then I get to hear about it from them. This is genuinely awesome. Okay. This is the way that I'm wanting to go. Either that or up. What's up? Up is back up here. There's that stuff on the ceiling I could really quick grab. I know I've been leaning away from ceiling grabs, but honestly, I'm just gonna go for it. This installation of Arch Linux requires less than 2 GB of disk space. The minimum storage required to install Windows 10 is 16 gigabytes for the 32-bit version and 20 gigabytes for the 64-bit version. I see. So that is significantly less, like significantly less. I see, I understand. I can understand how that would make a big difference in experience. Whoop, whoop. Hang on, we gotta... Hang on just a sec. Okay. Wah! Yeet. Okay. Beautiful. And we eat. Okay, and then I was just barely down here. Yes. Okay. I would like to see what's over this way. Darkness. Oh, this is that ravine area that I found. Oh, okay. This makes sense to me. So these are my nearly all servers are on Linux. That's 2 gigabytes of RAM is overkill for running code on Linux. That's Ubuntu, which is considered bloated in Linux terms. Sheesh. I know, like, I know that this is just like a random example, but I know that, Amtrak runs on Linux. Which I believe is pretty based of them, right? Yes? Me checking my sources. Or not checking my sources necessarily, just checking my facts, I think is the best way to describe that. I don't love this, considering how easy it'd be for something to fall on my head. I think I don't want to make a whole big deal out of going up to the other levels and lighting them, so... such is life. This is what it is. Okay. Ha! Ha! Avernus as of 2025 holds a dominant position in the global smartphone market, with a market share of approximately 72.46% according to the latest data. This figure is consistent with other reports indicating a global market share of 72.15% for Q4 2024 and 71.85% for 2024. In contrast, Apple holds a market share of around 27.13%, with other sources citing 27.6% for 2024 and 27.37% for Q4 2024. Yeah, that's a lot. 72.46% phones on a hard fork of Linux. That's okay. Could you explain what that means to me exactly? Because how does that work exactly? And what does the hard fork of Linux mean? How are phones running on this? And I really just genuinely want to know. This is something that I was not aware of. Whoop 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 ha whoop ha. Sorry, just also you gotta do sound effects while you're making your way up. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Don't love the way that this is. Basically, Android is just a fancy version of Linux, but they're hard forked. So, which means instead of relying on upstream Linux kernel, they would implement everything new themselves and just use the existing code. Got it. So it's Linux, but like with a hat on it. Is that a descriptor that makes an acceptable amount of sense? Sheesh, there really is just a giant dripstone pillar in the middle of that. Sheesh, I hate ravines. Okay. Sure. The same way Paper MC is now a hard fork of paper. Hard fork of spit, yeah, okay. Yeah, corrections. So it's like they've taken something that already exists, and they put their own hat on it, and then they're like, it's this is our thing now. Is that correct? I really like hat metaphors. Hat metaphors make sense to me. When people put hats on things, I'm like, ah, yes. Paper used to have to wait for Spigot to update before they could update, but since they hard fork, they make the changes themselves, making releases a lot faster. Little bridge. I just don't like ravines, especially in dripstone caves. Big unenjoyer. And yes, I'm putting torches on what looks to be the left, but it's actually the right, because the way back is that way. I hope this makes sense. I don't think I'm gonna spend a ton of time here, and I don't think I'm gonna go after any coal that looks like it might be tricky. We're gonna be keeping our focus pretty steadily on copper here. From a modern software like Purpur, configurable paper for you. It looks a bit like this. Purpur to paper, hard spigot bucket. I see. So they're okay. It's more hats. They're putting on more hats. They're putting more. They're like, ooh, what if this? But it was my own hat. Is that? The hat metaphor is still where it's at for me. Okay. If that dropped down, there'd be no way. No way at all. Man, there are many hats in this world. And I think that that's beautiful. I love a good hat. I'm trying to be so careful navigating through here. Cause girl, help. What is this place? Really think I'm not gonna be hanging around here for much longer if I have my way. And I would like to have my way. I would very much like to have my way. Big fan of having my way. In other news though, the copper collection is going really well actually. I'm already back up to what, like 3 full stacks? Okay. Beautiful. Make a nice little platform there. So then, is there, okay, so I've been looking into alternate operating systems for phones, particularly like Android phones. And I have some questions. Are those also like hard forks? Because I know that there's the whole thing about them wanting to make it so all Android apps have to have a verified publisher, even if it's not going through like official like app store things, and that seems rather upsetting and kind of trash to me. So I would like to start considering moving to another OS. I'll elaborate. Have you seen that thing where in like 2026 Google is going to be locking Android down to where all like apps need to be through verified developers? What do you mean by verified developers? So what I'm curious about other operating systems, I've heard about like, I think Graphene is the one that comes to mind as the one I've heard most about, which I know is also an Android, but it's not actively done by Google as much as far as I'm aware. It's like it's like unconnected somehow. You're cutting out like, oh sorry. Is that a stream issue or a Penny's internet issue? Anyone else in stream having cutting out issues? We're gonna go for that over there. Alright, I've stepped down. I'm at 160p. Oh gosh. Can you hear better? Hello? Am I audible? Am I audible? Can you hear me? Let's just build that out a little bit more before blocking up. No! I don't seem to be having stream issues, so I don't think it's on my end. This is so sad. I can type in chat. Oh, CandyBot wants me to drink some water. Alright, CandyBot. Alright. Thumbs up, CandyBot. Okay, let me also just type in chat really quick. So I've been looking into alternate forms of Android, like I've also switched to UK VPN server. Okay, okay, are we good? I have the UK internet at the moment, but hopefully it's better. Is that good? Am I still cutting out? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not yet. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So I know that with Google wanting to lock Android down to verified developers only, that seems kind of sus. So I've been looking into like alternate Android like operating systems that isn't just like, I don't know, the main Android. There's two that I've heard a lot about, but I can't remember the name of one of them right now. Graphene maybe it's pronounced, is the main one that I've been hearing about. I know there's another one, but I don't remember what it is. Technical name is ROMs? ROMs, okay, got it. Calyx OS? That sounds familiar. Could not tell you if that was actually what I'm thinking of. But I'm curious if we're talking about like hard forks, if those are something similar. Like this isn't critical information, I don't think. Like obviously, you know, whether they work or not is kind of a different thing than what they technically are. But I'm just curious if those are the same principle, kind of. If they do like a hard fork with that, and then those are regular forks. Okay. What's the difference between a hard fork and a regular fork? Very curious about this. Yeah, let's break that and then put that here. Okay. Sorry, navigating. I'd really like to get down over to here. Let's place some torches along the way. So they still take code from new Android releases. Fork means you're still taking from upstream and maybe contributing back. Hard forking cuts that link to upstream. You're now at the upstream. I see. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it's still like technically new Android releases. It's just not it's just not like in its basest form. They've done something to it, or they do something or something. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Whoop. Oh gosh. Ooh. Spooky. Also, yeah, cool that there's just another layer of mine down here. That's awesome. I'll have to explore that at some point, probably. Okay. Whoop. Pachoo! Beautiful. Alright. I should probably go back to ground level and get that lit up as well. Yeah, let's just dig ourselves a nice little route back to ground. That's not a route back to ground yet. Okay, but this, yeah, this can be a route back to ground. Whoop. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoop. I'll explore that way later, eventually, somehow. I'll get back to that. For now, oh dearie goodness me, okay. This massive dripstone pillar is causing problems. Okay, yeah, they've modified it. Typically moving GPS Google Play surface is not the GPS you're thinking of. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get ahead of learning more about that before it like really becomes a problem, because I know that it's set to really become a problem pretty soon. You know, just like with the world we live in, I think it's a good idea to know more about, you know, computers and how they actually work and what you can do with them and whatnot, so that, you know, just so you got options and it's less, you're less dependent on the machine. What phone are you planning on getting? I already got a new phone actually, and I did get it, with potentially, what's it called? Doing the thing where you switch the ROMs or whatever in mind. It's a Pixel. Because if you plan on getting rid of Google, you probably want a Google Pixel. Yes, I've actually got a friend who knows like a ton about phones. And before I like got a new phone, I went through and like talked everything over with them, to like really get a good idea of like options, what I wanted from that, and yeah, like potentially being able to cut out Google was one of the things that I really wanted for that. So yes, I do have a Google Pixel. Because as far as I'm aware, it's the cleanest it's the cleanest version of Android. So when you're rooting it, is that what it's called? You don't have to cut anything else out, right? As the way it was explained to me, that's why I understand. Because I know that like Samsung's stuff that they do to it is like so intensive to actually like make it harder to do that. It's called rooting, yes. It's actually running the device doesn't matter. It's just Google leaves the bootloader unlocked. Yes. That's what I recall. Whoop. So you got options. I remember this from my conversation with my friend about it. I learned a lot in that. It was really very exciting to like, just because like this friend of mine just knows so much about phones. It was kind of just like, whoa, because I don't know a lot about them, and I mean I know much more now, but it was like a whole entire new world was opened up. So you're free to override it. Exactly. But yes, that was something that I was specifically keeping in mind when new phone searching was being able to say no thank you to Goggle, because not a big Goggle enjoyer. And I don't mean the swimming kind. Hold on, give me just a second. You still have a Chromium browser installed, right? You run Windows 3 with Edge? That's supported. Yes, I do have Edge on my computer. I mostly use Firefox, but yeah, Edge is still there. That's are you saying like that's supported for rooting? Sorry, I'm just trying to track the conversation. Is that what we're saying? Firefox doesn't support web USB, the easiest method of installation for graphene. Got it. But yes, Edge is just hanging around. Just hanging out. Just being there, I guess. Yeah, good to know about the browsers thing. That's something that I was not aware of. Cool. You plug the phone in, hit a couple buttons on the site, and I'll flash the phone for you. Oh, neat. Presumably you'd want backups and to research everything about the process first, so that if something goes wrong, you've not entirely screwed yourself over. That just seems like basic computer smarts. Stepped on Dripstone a little. Do your backups sound like me? Oh dear. Honestly, I think the biggest one is actually that I need to get an external hard drive for my laptop, which I promise I'm working on. I promise that's something that I'm aware of. I promise. I promise I'm actively thinking about that. But yeah. I've overwritten stuff I needed many times, but I know to use data recovery tools, so it's fine. It's fine. You know how to use data recovery tools, and I'm working on getting everything being better on things for me. It's fine. We're having fun here and doing great. It's literally fine. As I say, not as I do. Yes. Yep. Yep. I do not plan to try any experiments until I'm firmly set in to be able to recover things. Believe you me, that is a priority. That's yep. That's an important one. We stay silly. Don't worry about it. I almost lost an important video file. Oof. Not great to lose things that are important. Big unenjoyer of losing important things, actually. That's yikes. Actually got half overwritten on the desk. That was cryptic. But the MKV format is built different. Oh, what does the MKV format do? So what's the sitch there? Sorry, I'm on saying so what's the sitch because I got reminded about Kim Possible, which is really just so good. If you've never seen Kim Possible, I feel sorrow in my heart for you. When she said, call me, beat me, if you want to reach me, if you want to page me, that's okay, I felt that. You know, I felt that in my soul. Thank you, Kim. Whoop. Whoop. Kim Possible. Sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm normal. I'm normal and fine. Like 7 minutes before it got overwritten is still playable? Oh. Kimmy, it doesn't matter what you do to the file, it'll probably still play. Well, you know what? That's pretty epic. That's pretty cool. Cause yeah, I know that with many things, if you lose part, the whole thing kind of goes. Yes. Sorry, that was the sound of me traversing that area. Look, there's things up there. I just don't think I'm gonna go for it. I don't love hanging out in ravines. I kind of feel like I've been here in this ravine a while. I've got some good copper from it. I kind of feel like it's time to potentially start moving out of the ravine, even though it looks like there's still things. Oh, spawner. That was important to get. I'll take gunpowder. This is going to be the last stack of gunpowder that I collect before I start tossing it like other resources. So it better count its days. As you can just shut down your PC mid-recording, it'll just be playable. What pixel phone is it? I believe it's an 8 because I know 9 is where they start like locking RAM for AI features. 8 what? 8. Flat. I feel like gushers used to gush. Now they just ooze inflation. This is so sad. They should let gushers gush again. They're not even they're not even gushing. What's up with that? Messed up. 8 normal, 8 pro, what one? 8 flat. I know because when I got a case for it, they kept saying, remember it only works for the 8, not the 8 Pro or the 8A. Thank you, case. Thank you, case sites. It's almost like I know what I'm looking for, but pop off. Okay, then you're the same phone as me then. Oh! Look at us! Whoa! Same phone twins! This is awesome. Sorry, I got excited. I think it's neat that we have the same phone. That's exciting. Look at us! Sorry. Look, I just think if you've got the same anything as anyone else, you're either... No, wait, sorry. I almost said you're either bisexual or twins, but bisexual is when there's 2 of them. So it's just twins. Oh, that is a lot of copper though. I do kind of want that. Oh, kind of a rough go on getting there though. But I've got 41 stone in my inventory. Yeah, right here. I'm both. Yeah, we love to see it. Woo, 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 woo! Penny stays winning forever. Bisexual and twins. That's awesome. We love to see it. Okay. And yeah, there was some stuff up here. I also want... We're just getting a little silly with it. 2 pennies? Whoa. That's crazy. We truly live in a society. Look, I didn't need that stone back. That was not important to me. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, oh man. Okay, hang on. Where did I come from? Right here? Is this where I came from? I don't think that's where I came from. I think I came from this way. And I would be correct about that. Alright. Neat. Okay. Right facing torches, so we are going this way. Whoop. Oh, mine shaft, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, we should be mining the shafts. The mining shafts. Okay. Welcome back to the mine shaft where I was spooked to go earlier and I'm still a little afraid that I'm gonna get intensely lost in. But it's fine. I'm so good at this game. Oh gosh, that's a mess. Okay. We're going this way. And then... Oh man, okay. What a mess. Here, can I go here? Yeah, oh, I can go here, okay. Oh, trying to keep an eye out for creepers. Okay. Oh, nice little dead end and some copper. This is great. We love to see it. Woohoo! I was using the correct pickaxe. We're good. I was like, did I use my silk touch pick on that for some reason? No, we're fine. We're totally fine. Oh goodness. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. I should play Ace Attorney again. Sorry. Just the investigation music hit and I went, whoa. It's kind of coolest part about graphing is the fact that it can run Google Apps fully without exposing info. That is pretty cool. That's kind of epic, NGL. I actually didn't know that about it. I'm still in my research phase, but that's really compelling. Okay. Very, very compelling. Keyboard, default keyboard on the Pixel, and loads of other Androids. It's unmatched. Good keyboard. Taking notes. I'm taking notes. I'm being aware of all this. Okay. Question is if this is more cave than dripstone. Which it's kind of feeling. Oh, that's definitely dripstone. Okay, dang it. If it was more cave than dripstone, I could turn back, but alas, not so. No, the keyboard I've tried is quite the same. I do really like, I do a lot of messaging on Discord, and the asterisk is in a really convenient location. On the old Apple keyboard on the phone I was using, I always had to like go through 2 menus to get to the asterisk. But now it's like one menu to get to the asterisk, and I really appreciate that. It's made Discord conversations a lot easier. Because you need those for emphasis. And it used to be a lot harder going through 2 menus, but no, now not so. Now it is simply the one. Very convenient. The keyboard sends back typing data to Google. Which is super sketchy because it doesn't know how secure apps are if your keyboard is snitching. That's yeah. Yeah, I also didn't know that about it. This is making graphing sound very appealing. I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, again, it's already something that I was looking about getting into because I'm really just trying very hard, like in the upcoming age of, like, you know, censorship and everything, to be proactive about learning this stuff before it becomes like crazy vital. You know, like obviously it's still important now. I don't love learning that that my keyboard has been tracking my keystrokes, but it's nice to nice to know that now instead of way far off in the future. She's a third-party open source keyboard by Futo. Feel a bit weird to get used to, but it doesn't spy on you. Yeah. We love when things aren't spying on us. I personally love that. But yeah, just things I'm trying to be more aware of now while it's, you know, while everything is the way that it is. Okay, that there is Deep Slate. I don't want to go to Deep Slate. I'm gonna drop some torches down here, but that's the furthest we're gonna push that. And it feels very similar to Gboard. That's good. We love a similar experience. Okay, well, we're not going that way. That's further to deep slate. Whoop, 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 whoop. I like sound effects. But when you hold down the number keys, which are symbols and maybe some accent marks for other characters, but it includes a special character keyboard. Remember that? Oh, that is nice. Yeah, that's one of the things that that's one of the things that I've appreciated about the keyboard. Is that feature in particular. Having coworkers is like the ultimate it's like the ultimate way of like validating yourself for actually knowing a little bit about computers. Is the funky thing. Because again, I still wouldn't consider myself like super knowledgeable. I'm not like, oh, I know so much. But I've got coworkers, and they didn't even know the difference between Windows 10 and Windows 11. So I think I'm winning, is all I'm gonna say. I think if you look, if you consider, I am actually winning. So I don't even have to go to the symbols menu, I just hold C. Mm-hmm. Epic. Yeah, no, I should look into that then. I should, that's a thing that I would like to know more about and be more aware about. Whoop. What was the other thing I was thinking of with that? Where did my crafting table go? Here it is. My work is forcing everyone to move to Windows 11, and I've not been affected yet because they're doing it like one at a time, just like moving through departments and stuff. Proton Docs doesn't have a dark mode. No! Oh, that's horrific. I say as a light mode user. I can't believe this. I just like to see. But I understand that the value of dark mode. I get it. I totally understand that is upsetting. But yeah, my work is gonna force everyone to move to Windows 11, and it is going to make me crash out when I finally get affected. You have to open 2 menus to rename files. It's sickening. Ugh, and I don't even know. Like, maybe there's a way to customize that. I don't even know. But like, I don't know if they'd even let me because it's a work computer. I'm really not looking forward to being forcefully moved to Windows 11 on my work computer. That's not good news for Quimbies. Quimbies do not like this knowledge. Look, I just think, first of all, why would anyone ever change a user interface ever? I don't think anyone should be changing user interface ever. I think user interfaces should be eternal. Good news, Windows is slowly losing. Oh, yeah, and Debot wants me to drink water and stretch. There's water. And we're standing up. Woo! Work over, especially in Europe, we're switching to Linux. Yeah, pop off. I don't think my work will do that, though. That does not sound like the thing, like the sort of thing that my work would would have happen is that. I mean, listen, I'm already crashing out with them moving me to Windows 11. I imagine if they tried to move everyone to Linux, there might be riots. But hey, maybe it would be better overall. But I don't know. You guys are mining? Giselle 145? That's a bald-faced lie. I can't believe you'd accuse me of that. Me mining? This is shocking. Shocking that anyone would come into my chat and accuse me of such hideous behavior. This is really upsetting. I can't believe this. Yeah, I'm mining. Selling KD Plasma is the solution, just like Windows to the user. Well, that's neat. Oh, thank you for the follow. Just call me a liar, I will follow. That's, you know, I was about to apologize, but now maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you here. Hope you're having a good day. I am, yep, I'm deep in the mines, and I will continue to be deep in the mines for quite some time. My current project requires me to mine just a frankly unreasonable amount of copper, let's say. AKA I'm trying to decide if I want to say where we are in the project or the total number. The total number is going to be about 2,300,000 ingots. I'm a little over halfway. So hopefully just about 1 million more ingots, because let me check that. What do I want? Times used. Yeah, about halfway. Like 342,000 blocks. And that's about halfway there. So don't worry about it. Makes it so much easier to keep software up to date. On Windows, you have to go through each app's own update process, and then you just run one command. That is pretty basic Linux. Again, I'm not disputing Linux's superiority. I'm well aware of the reasons that, like, yeah, it's just the better system. I'm so change resistant, and I already know that I need to be ready to change things for, like, security and good usage purposes. So we're struggling through it, but I'm gonna make it. I just need to scream and cry the whole way. It's like, I'll do it. I swear I will. I just I need to be like a baby otter being put in water for the first time. It's like, this is gonna be good. This is going to be a good thing. I'm just sad and upset. Looks like already very advanced in your world. You're looking at me. Thank you. Yeah, I've been playing this world for several years at this point, off and on, kind of. I'll do like big stretches where I'm doing stuff here, and then I'll do other games and things. But yeah, we're chilling out. I should be less vague about what I'm building. I'm building a giant copper cube. It's a project that I committed to in a moment of fallacy. I was like, I should. What should I do with all this copper? I should build a 64 by 64 by 64 copper cube. And I said, that sounds like a good idea. And then I didn't consider just how much work that was going to be. So here we are now. So else do you play? Not any other games very consistently. Kind of just like whatever comes to mind. Currently, something that's potentially on my list is Psychonauts. We were talking about that last stream. Someone suggested that. I'll do like, you know, if I'm having a chill day, I'll do like Stardew Valley or Power Wash Sim or something. I played through Dredge a couple weeks ago, the game about fishing. Let's see, I did Slay the Princess a while back. Kind of just like a grab bag of whatever sounds cool to me. But Minecraft's pretty consistent. Mostly because I have this big project that I'm committed to. And also I've got my base that I'm building. I'm very proud of it. It's kind of like a Dwarven Hall mixed with like an Industrial Revolution style thing. It's a little complicated, but it's got the spirit. 64 by 64 by 64? Yes! Yes. Yes. Sorry. So it's on my Steam wish list. Haven't picked it up yet, but I probably will if it goes on sale. Okay. Gonna find where the next unexplored section is. But yes, the plan is for the cube to be 64 by 64 by 64. I did something unbased. They added an AI product. Gross! Oh, why would they do that? Proton, I believed in you. I trusted you. Ugh. The thing is, I actually do still need to, like, switch over to Proton being my primary mail account, because of the reasons. But I'm very, very upset that the trial spawner crackles. Huh? Wait, hang on. Okay, well, first of all, I'll never say no to finding some copper right here. Just a weird situation because, well, Proton provides alternatives to nearly all services, mostly Google, and now they need an alternative to Google Gemini. Oh, gross. I love the profile pic, so cool. Thank you. That's Beatrice, my friend. Oh, gosh darn it. I get in terms of just making alternative for new services, but also kind of cringe. Yeah. I can't believe there's a trial spawner, or a trial chamber here. That's, Look, I'm gonna go over into this area over here. I just want to see if it's exposed anywhere else. I just want to know. I wanna know. Can you show me? I want to know if this trial spawner's exposed here. Oh, yep, there we are. Well, I'm not really interested in doing a trial chamber right now, per se. There would be copper in there is the problem, but then I'd have to deal with, like, fighting mobs, and I'd have to scrape all of it because when things enter the cube, it needs to be, like, the base form of copper, and unwaxed as well. Oh, gross. Skulk over there. Okay. Well, that's over there, and I'm over here. So for now, this area is seeming more dripstone, or more cave than dripstone. Sorry. Whoop. So I will dig it out a little. Pick up this copper probably. I'm not really planning to explore this area pretty thoroughly because we need the copper rich sections. And if this is just regular cave, it's probably not copper rich. I cannot believe that I found a trial chamber here. See, this, on the other hand, this is compelling. Interesting. I might explore that area over there. We're on the limit of like the dripstone. Sorry, I'm just gonna let these guys I'm just gonna let these guys take each other out a little bit, because I think it's funny when mobs kill each other. I might explore over there. It's getting a little low on wine level, but we'll have to see. We'll take a gander. Yeah, this is getting low as well. I would like to be at a higher section in the caves than I am right now. Which conveniently this did go up a while, so that's nice. It doesn't lead into any other alternate routes though, but oh, gotta go. Nice stream and good luck with the copper grind, huh? Yeah, thank you for stopping in. It was lovely to meet you. Hope you have a great day. And I appreciate the well wishes. I'm going to need them. This is kind of a lot. But we stay determined. I'm gonna make it happen. Theoretically, at the end of this mining trip, I should be about 6/10 of the way if my calculations are correct. Which they might not be. I might have some extra things in my ender chest I didn't intend to bring with me. I'll take a look. I'll take a gander. I know there's more copper there. I'm just gonna leave it though. That's dealing with gravel's too much work. Okay, let's get some torches there. Lovely time. Big fan. Have you ever used Android users? Wait. Have I ever used Android users? For what purpose? As warriors in my quest to destroy the world? As taste testers for my baked goods? I've done that one actually. Sandboxing, and that. Considering that I actually am not sure what words you're saying, probably not. This is unfamiliar to me. So, yeah, probably not. Let's get at this little pocket. Okay. Let's also yeet. And I've got a little more space. Okay. Beautiful. Whoop. Yeah, that's probably about ender chest time, isn't it? Okay, yeet. Thank you, Diorite, for your service. I'm not interested. This is so much copper. Okay, nice. Popping off. Users features basically allow you to have 3 separate profiles. Unpixel experience graphing actually increases this. Oh, each profile behaves as its own mini phone inside the phone. I have certainly not done this actually. That's kind of epic. Kind of sick with it. Oh dearie me. Oh, this is a really big open space. And your phone can actually be 3 phones, 4 including the guest user. That's actually really compelling. I should look into that. That's really cool. I would I would love to potentially have 3 phone in 1 phone. Because I've got purposes! I've got reasons for using... for having different phone things. That could be cool. Alright. Let's... spin! Okay. It's coming towards me. Including private space, each user can have a mini phone in their mini phone, meaning 6 different users. That's wild. 7 including guest. That's so many. They're just stacking those things. Alright. Arachnus Dethicus. Okay. Eeper. There was an Eeper over there. Hider. There you are. Pichu! Oh, come on. Pichu! Okay, there we go. Alright, and that's gonna be officially it on collecting gunpowder. From now on, like, next ender chest I'll put that away, and then from now on we toss it when we get it. Because I just don't need gunpowder, and it's taking up inventory space that could otherwise be used to hold copper. So... oh, I don't like having to light up big spaces like this. Hello? It's so much work. Okay, that's a nice, like, basic. This space is so cool. Like, apple side up feature can actually be hidden. Oh. Hidden apps create big folder saying, hey, I've hidden stuff in this folder. All the hidden things are right here. Which, understandably, if you know what you're looking for, isn't that hidden. Because, it's in the spot where things are hidden. Neat. Okay. Let's head over here for just a sec. Boop. Ah! Where did a scalloped Tim come from? There you are. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Okay. Sheesh. Bats. Alright, we're chilling. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling out. Configure it to not show up. Oh, instead of private space by default, but you can configure it to not show up in the app list. Instead, you have to manually search for private space using the app search bar to open it. I see. I see. Clever. Clever. Yeah, there's a wide world of things out there, and I do mean to be exploring more of them because just, I don't know, it seems like good and important. Big open space, my beloved. Why is it so big open like this? Okay, alright, that's a little nicer. And, oh, so people don't suspect private space, it can be hidden, and it can use a different screen lock on your phone. Otherwise, if someone has your phone pin, they can access hidden apps. But not so if you set it as a different lock. I see. This makes sense to me. For a moment, I thought, I saw, like, bat or something, along with, like, something falls on block or whatever. And I did have a very terrifying moment there where I misread that, like, combination of words on my screen as something big. And I was like, excuse me, what? Something what? And I just think that's... I just think the, I think like Minecraft subtitles are underutilized as a horror device. Not in regular gameplay because, you know, like you gotta have that's not accessible and stuff, but I think there's options. Honestly, I bet there's ways to make it accessible while also, you know, using it as a horror device. I bet people are smart and clever and could figure that out. That's the sort of thing that I could very much see. This is a lot of copper in this little vein. Okay, let's block that up. Very nice. Okay. Private space can be configured to use a different pin and forbid biometrics. Yeah, that's pretty epic. Private space is yet again a mini phone. That being said, chatters, like I have been enjoying this conversation we have. I really genuinely have. But I gotta get going at this point. I got things I gotta do. So long as it to reach the rest of your phone. So, thank you everyone for coming to the stream today. I hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I thought this was delightful. I love talking about like phones and operating systems and whatnot. That was a Peace Nerd. Yeah, thank you so much, Penny, for telling us so much today. That was really lovely. Some really helpful information. I will be doing some more research on things. So I will be back for sure Saturday and Sunday. Those are my most consistent streaming days, so keep an eye out for that. And we'll see if anything happens during the week. But for now, everyone take care of yourselves. Also compile some info and send it. Please do. I'd love to see it. Everyone take care of yourselves across the week. Drink some water, get some sleep. Make sure that you're getting a snack or something. Take your meds. Love you guys lots. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.